Get over here!
See, I have taught you decrees and laws as the Lord my God commanded me, so that you may follow them in the land you are entering to take possession of it. Observe them carefully, for this will show your wisdom and understanding to the nations, who will hear about all of these decrees and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Por favor, señor, aliviame de toda esta culpa porque ya estoy cansado de sentirme como un hombre completamente mal. Estoy haciendo todo lo que puedo hacer y aquí estoy porque necesito este favor.
Contemplad la cáscara vacía de vuestro confesor penitente. Él pagó el precio de mi liberación con su carne frágil, con su piel marchita. Él aún permanece. Sin embargo, su voz es ahora la mía. Una última recompensa os ofrezco a cambio de que continuéis saciándome de vuestras culpas.
Remembrance of the Confessor. Okay, this is new. So, I believe that was a, was that a statue? Or was that a key item? It's a key item. Remembrance of the Confessor, symbol of a tortured soul, pruning the guilt of those who, of the afflicted from behind the crimson veils. For years, the echoes of my agonizing breath were the only sounds to reach my ears in this forsaken church of the afflicted. But suddenly, a thunder rocked the world outside these walls, a powerful beating that shook the ground, the columns, and my tired old bones. And then I knew that heartbeat was nothing but a call to a new mass. Its sound announced to each of us the return of our faith, the return of the miracle. At such moment did hope return to our forlorn hearts. Alright, so we have that now, it seems.
¿Volvéis a alimentarme de vuestra culpa, penitente?
Yes, please.
Continuad ahora, liberado de mi carga.
Gracias, señor. Hasta luego. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 22 of Let's Play Blasphemous 2. In the last episode, we finished up the Mea Culpa DLC. I think, at least some of it. We took down Asterion, and we have now a semi-fully powered Mea Culpa. However, it seems that we have a bit of unfinished business to deal with, and that involves hunting down some apparent clones of El Penitente that we need to take down. As to how to do that, where to go, and what to do about that, I will just gonna have to kind of like feel at that one, because as of right now, it's a little bit up in the air, if I'm being so honest with you. So I'm kind of just gonna be like taking things as I go and sort of hoping that I run into the solution, because I'm gonna be so real, I am a little lost into what I'm supposed to do with everything. But now that we have this ability with Mea Culpa, a lot more avenues, I believe, are open to us. And that includes potentially what might be over here. So in this episode, it's going to be a little bit of an exploration episode. I'm going to be going around the map with this newfound ability and hoping that I have found I can find anything else that I need to take care of in order to handle whatever other like abilities or like whatever other treasures or whatever other missions are required of me in order to complete this game. Because I think this is already sort of like established, but I am aiming for 100%, or at least as close to 100% as I can get. So I will be doing everything in my power. Haha, clever there. Very clever. So yes, I will be doing everything in my power to be able to accomplish that. But in the meantime, as usual, I am here to regale you all with my words of wisdom, my hopeful regalings of Christian lore, and perhaps a little bit of, you know, just words that may assist in, helping people, get a little bit of understanding as to, like, how we're supposed to go about things, and to just generally talk about, you know, the hard topics, as it were. Because I do have a lot of things I'd like to say when it comes to, like, things that are going on, things that have been happening, things that may not be the most pleasant to talk about. And I gotta remember, is it L? Is it L2? No, it might be R. It might be R1, actually. Hang on a sec. There it is. Got it. Oh, okay, I don't think I was supposed to go... Oh, okay, I see. Let me actually check the map real quick. Yes, okay, so I probably could have just gone to this Pradieu. So the question is... Yes, there we go. That's what I wanted. So, now that we have this, we can go up here. Excellent. So, as we are exploring, I would like to bring up a little bit of a difficult topic today, and that is involving the topic of nationalism. As you guys saw in the verse that I have presented, it was regarding the it was a verse from Deuteronomy, and it is particularly involving a the context of the verse was in regards to the Israelites making their way out of Egypt. Oh geez. Oh, am I gonna? Okay, I didn't eat shit. Good. This was involving them and they're getting their way out of Egypt in order to make their way to the new promised land, as it were. And the new promised land, getting in there, involved a little bit of, you know, claiming the land that was promised to them, right? And some of you might see where this is going already, and yes, it does involve what's been going on with Palestine and Israel, and I do have my thoughts on that. I will admit that right now. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me actually shift my prayers here, because I want Devla of the Lights. Beautiful. Now, I'm not going to be here and necessarily, like, explain to anyone why that topic is complicated and or, like, why that topic is, like, you know, contentious, because it definitely is. And I don't think it should be. Not for the reasons you might expect, because, like, obviously I am in favor of, like, you know, the whole freeing Palestine and everything, and all that jazz, and, like, I clearly have an opinion when it comes to, the whole thing going on with between, like, Israel and, Palestine and all that jazz, right? Here's the thing. My general opinion when it comes to that whole spiel is that it should not have become a conflict in the first place. That being said, it has been a conflict for a good long while. At the end of the day, my general thought process when it comes to that is this sort of thing should not have come to pass through the use of, like, insane, like, amounts of violence or killing, or it's one of those situations where it's like, okay, I understand, like, you know, the whole... Okay, no, I really don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really understand the whole spiel when it comes to, like, okay, who belongs, like, what belongs to whom, or, like, who has claim to what and everything. In my personal opinion, like, at the end of the day, it's senseless war. And no one wants war. No one with their heads screwed on right, going, like, when it comes to, like, what's going on, in Israel and, like, and Gaza and whatnot, no one asked for this. You know? And while I do understand the whole idea of, like, you know, love your country and everything, not like this. You know, not like this. And I think that also stems, or that should also, like, be true regarding, hang on, trying to, like, determine what, like, I need to do here. Nope, that did not work. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Ah, I see. But yeah, like, the general rule is like, or the general, like, thing with me is like, one way or another, war is war, violence is violence, no one asked for this. You know? That sort of thing. And I think that also, like, should stem from the whole spiel regarding, I hate to say it this way, but, you know, America. Because what's been going on right now has been absolutely freaking insane. Like, no, y'all don't need me to say any of that. And while I have, like, expressed the fact that, yes, I am glad to have been born in America, I'm glad to have been born here, to have the opportunities that, like, many people of my, my, you know, country, like, my, I see. Many people of my country and, like, my, my nationality may not have had the opportunity to have. It still bugs me that I live in a country that has... Oh, I see. So I need to move. And I can't get it from here. Okay, I see now. So I basically just gotta move. It bothers me that it's come to the point where, like, the country I live in now has, like, basically devolved into this. And interestingly enough, it's like, you know, for all this talk about, like, you know, loving your country, loving your nation and everything, the Bible kind of opposes the idea of nationalism. You know what I mean? Because it's like, nationalism, like, loving your country, like, that's fine. Loving your country, like, having pride for your country, that's all fine and dandy, don't get me wrong. But for it to get to that degree is kind of ridiculous. Because that's how wars start. That's how, that's how, like, you know, tribalism starts, which, then again, the country has gotten to the point where such tribalism is so unbelievably present that it's actually kind of insane. And it makes me sad, because, I'll admit, I've gotten to the point where I'm, like, jaded about the whole spiel. You guys don't need me to tell you how jaded I feel in regards to, like, everything going on. Y'all know my occupation at this point. And it sucks, because every time I go to work, I pretty much have to go there knowing that I'm going to be hearing about just how much, like, the country that I live in is kind of a piece of shit. I am all for having the pride for your, having pride for your country, having pride for your nation, having pride in the place that you grew up in, the place that you live in. I understand that. But, like the other 7 deadly sins, pride is only fine if you are practicing it with a modicum of, you know, responsibility. I am not here to tell you to not be proud of your country. I'm here to tell you to be, like, you know, be proud of your country all you want. But do so in such a way that's not going to be extremely goddamn problematic, like it kind of has been for a while now, if I'm being so bold in saying. Oh, jeez. I gotta remind myself of some of these enemies. Nice. Ooh, brutal. Okay. Now, the reason I bring up this topic is because of the fact that it is a difficult topic to talk about. Because, yeah, it sucks that it's come to this. And hello, is it over there that I need to go? I don't see anywhere else where there's a switch, so yeah, that might be it. We can go down here in order to go around that way, so... Ah! I'm remembering my tech from this game! Although I need to face the right goddamn direction. I still love this music, man. It's so good. Alright, so, if I go this way, I should be able to find it. Ooh! Okay, the perfect parry has a really cool design. You guys saw the thorns? Damn! That's sick! There we go. And that opens that, so now we can go back and we'll be able to get up there. So yeah, this is basically me saying that, like, you know, be proud of your country, be proud of the place you live in. Like, you know, I'm from Pennsylvania. Go Birds. Like, I actually have, I'm gonna tell you right guys right now, I've gotten way more interested in sports than I ever thought I would. And I think part of the reason is because, like, I'm so, like, tired of just, like, looking at, like, the news, that the sports segments of, like, the news and the shows that I do has kind of, like, become something I appreciate purely because it's a break from all the crap that's going on. Nice. Okay, let's take care of you first. Because you guys, I can take care of kind of like... Yeah, this is where mea culpa becomes really, really good. I could use a prayer. In fact, easy. Okay, let's take care of you first. Super sick. Come on. Come on. Hell yeah. Yo, I felt myself improve after my fight with Asterion. An empty receptacle. Ooh, more flasks. Yes. Perfect. Alright, so that was that. It's... Oh. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I could zoom out. Huh. Learn something new every day. Okay, so... What we can do here is we can head over to this Predieu and see if we can climb up that like, area up there. So this is perfect. Yes. Okay, we are making progress. We are figuring out where we need to go. So I'm liking this so far. I will say this, in regards to, like, what's been going on with... okay, the fire is not a good... It's not a good use here. There we go. Oh, I think I need to go... Yes, right here. Think of me what you will when it comes to, you know, my take of, like, what's going on with the war. Like, I know y'all aren't here for that. Like, obviously. Like, you guys are here to, like, watch me play video games and, like, you know, have fun and do what I gotta do. Or, like, basically just, like, you know, entertain y'all. However, one thing I do want to express, and I understand that some people might not like this take, is that while I understand that, you know, I can just be, oh, funny haha video game dude, I also am not above understanding that I'm in a position that I can use my platform in order to talk about important topics that I feel are important to me. And one of those is the fact that, you know, for all intents and purposes, war is hell. I don't like the fact that there is a war going on in Gaza. I don't like the fact that there is an internal political war going on in America. I don't like that there is a war about ethics, quote-unquote, going on when it comes to how people think, like, others should go about love and, like, you know, sex and, like, you know, who they should get married to and everything. I hate the fact that there's a war going on, like, regarding all that, because it's stupid. Like, I am an advocate for, you know, letting people live how they want, so long as it's not hurting other people. And whether that means they worship God or not, that's entirely up to them. I cannot express this enough. Whether or not people make the choice to believe in God and worship God or not is not up to anyone else but them. And I think the same should go with, like, everything else going on. It's like, as long as you're not, like, out there hurting people, like, who cares? Is, like, my take on it. You know what I mean? There is a way to go... Is it that? Or does that go... No, that should go here, right? So, how do I get up there? That is a mystery. Unless there's like a hidden door. Let's actually take a look. Who knows? I might have missed something. But yeah, ultimately, like, you know, I understand. Be proud of, like, what you do or who you are or where you live and whatnot. Pride is fine. Pride is absolutely fine. It's arrogance where that starts becoming a problem. And nationalism in general is like, okay, I understand that you are proud of, like, you know, where you come from or, like, who you, like, or, like, who your people are and everything. But don't let that blind you from understanding the fact that at the end of the day, we're all still the same people. We're all still children of God for all intents and purposes. So why do we fight? Why do we, like, you know, treat each other with such disrespect to the point where, like, we have situations where people are killing each other? It's stupid. It really is. I am glad to be an American. I am glad that I live in this country because it has given me the opportunities that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I wouldn't have met my lovely wife. I wouldn't have had, like, the experiences that I've had with my family regarding, like, you know, the lives that we've led here. But I hate the fact that I'm living in a country that, for all intents and purposes, is being made fun of by so many other countries because of just how stupid we are. And that sucks. That really, really does suck. I would love to be proud of my country, but I'm not. I really am not. Am I glad to have been born here? And am I glad to be an American? Yes, I am. I'm not proud of it. There is a door here. Let's go ahead and save. Okay, there is a door there. But the question is, oh geez. The question is, how do I get into that door? There's got to be something hidden, right? Okay. So, this leads somewhere. The question is, how do I unlock it? Let's check down here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, guys. This is something we need to investigate, I think. So, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this on my map here. There is something here. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's there. Because I'm also seeing, like, this down here. This is weird. I'm going to put a question mark here and see if I can, like, figure that out later. For now, let's travel to another Priadil and see what else we can garner. Let's go here. Maybe I can find something here. Yeah, now that we have the double jump, we can go here. Yes! Speaking of which, I want to, I would like to express a little bit of thanks to a patron of mine, PA2, I think is what your title is on Discord. You're gonna have, I apologize if I got that wrong, but I just want to say thank you so much for the advice you have given me on my Discord server, because thanks to you, I am now aware of the fact that there are a couple of things I need to do in order to get the true ending of this game. Not just the true ending, but the true ending. And, so, there is something else this way that I need to figure out. It's just a matter of what. So how do I get here? I am guessing there might be something this way? Let's go ahead and explore over here and see if there's anything I can find. But yes, PA2, thank you so much for the amount of the advice you have given me on Discord, and for your general, like, just generally being a really supportive guy. Like, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. But, it seems that part of my duties here in regards to getting through this game is finding those clones and taking them out, and then going back to that one like laboratory looking ass place that has like the weapons and stuff, and going from there. I've also been made aware of some altar pieces that I need to collect in order to get the true ending. That's the main thing. So it's just a matter of like making sure that I get all that. Not that I was necessarily like against doing like kind of 100% of this game anyway, so like I'm totally down to do that one way or the other. So, we shall see where that leads. In the meantime, let's see. Oh, I see, is there... Did I already do that, maybe? I don't remember if I did. Let's go ahead and try that, actually. Get out of here, you. Okay, so I need Veredicto for this. Ring the bell. And let's move. Yes! Let's see where this leads, because I may have missed this. Oh, no, you know what? This was for a cherub. Yeah, that was for a cherub, so never mind. Okay, so I see something here. What we can probably do is... I can make my way up this way. Okay, so that's the place that we just checked out. So let's make our way up and see if there's anything we can, like, snag from up there. Okay, that's a mean spot. Come on, pal. There we go. Yes. Oh, by the way, I saw the exclamation point on the workshop in the main hubs, so I may check that out in a bit. But yeah, aside from, like, you know, just the general feelings of disappointment, in regards to my place of living, all in all, like, I've been feeling, like, pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. No joke, guys, like, working for the news, as I've expressed this time and time again, has drained me mentally so much over these past few years that it has grown. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it has not become a bit of a problem. Particularly because, like, I just feel like I don't have time anymore to just do the stuff that I want to do. Especially considering that, like, you know, what I would love to do is, like, be able to do more videos, be able to do more projects for myself and things like that, and it just doesn't feel like I have the time to do that anymore. Do I have the time? Yeah, kinda. I still do. I won't deny that, but gosh darn it, has things gotten, like, way harder in regards to just trying to keep up with videos and stuff, and I really, really appreciate all of y'all's patience in regards to that. And now that I think about it, I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, we were talking about, like, you know, general nationalism, and, like, when it comes to, like, country, and I'm just gonna say, guys, right now, nationalism just doesn't just, like, isn't just referring to, you know, countries and whatnot. Just gonna say right now, the console wars lately have become a little ridiculous. It's kind of insane. Now, what my personal opinion on that regarding is, one way or another, like, I understand if you have your favorites. I absolutely have my favorites. I am going to openly say this right now. I am a Nintendo fan. I like me Nintendo. I like the Direct that we just had. No one asked for the Virtual Boy. I'm just gonna say right now, no one asked for the goddamn Virtual Boy. You know, everything else I'm excited for. I'm excited for Pokemon ZA. I'm very excited for Metroid Prime 4 and everything. I'm excited for what's gonna be coming. And yeah, no, I'll say it. DK Bonanza, the DLC looks pretty darn good. I haven't had the opportunity to get it yet, so like, you know, I'm not going to like say one way or another whether I think the price for it is warranted. That's an entirely other topic regarding such. So, you know, take that for what you will. Oh, and I just realized the area I'm going to check out right now might be for the cherub quest, which, by the way, the cherubs is part of the true ending. So that is one thing that I still gotta do in its entirety for this game in order to get the true ending. So that is one thing. That said, I have freed up a few more cherubs since then, so let's see if I managed to get everything else. I'm actually curious to know if, like, maybe I can cheese some tech or like movement tech in regards to like what I've been able to accomplish so far. I don't think I can, because this game is really, really smart about that. But let's see. Yeah, I can't go any higher, and I don't think I can. I don't think there's anything else here that I can reach. So yeah, I don't think I have the cherubs needed yet in order to do this. So there is one spot up here that I can possibly explore as well. Speaking of which, yeah, I still need to look out for, like, you know, the other things that this game has available. I still need to find out where those gosh darn clones are. I know there was a bit of a hint for that in the cutscene that played after I defeated Asterion. So I could probably look back at that, but as of right now, I have no clue. So let's go up to this Predieu and see if I can garner whatever's up there. Because I also know that there's a couple of places that I can access to now that I have Mea Culpa. That's the main thing, is like figuring out like where I'm supposed to use Mea Culpa in order to like access some hidden areas. But I needed to go right. Screw it. It's crap. But yeah, in regards to, like, you know, the console wars and like, oh, which company is bad, which company is good and everything, guys, at the end of the day, like, comparisons are useless. Use your better judgment at the end of the day is what I say. Because, like, you know, making comparisons or like talking about like which like companies are bad. Hang on. Okay. He doesn't have anything yet. So this is like going up towards the end game. I could explore that like now, possibly, because like, you know, that is still a thing, but I'm still like, I still want to like try and get everything that I can before I start tackling like, you know, the end game. That said, if I've like, I'm going to assume that there's plenty to do in that new area before I actually start, like, before like getting to the actual like final end game. So for all I know, like, I could just go ahead and explore that area now and like not be too bothered to just go for it, you know what I mean? But we shall see. In the meantime, there is a question mark over here. Oh, right, the mirror place. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I don't know where else I can check. Is there any other place that I have not explored yet that I could potentially... Oh, there's down there. Or up here. Actually, this might be it. That might be the place I need to go in order to find something. So let's go back to the Predieu again and see if we can check that out. Because again, I remembered there was a location where I needed to go with Mea Culpa in order to access it. And I think that might be it, actually. So, let's go down here. I think this might be it. You know, I'm not even gonna bother. There we go. So if we go up here... Yes! Okay, now we're cooking. We got some new stuff, people. Let's see what we got. Okay, no joke. That's really cool. Okay, let's see. It's a bit of a labyrinth here, so... yeah, let's check that out. Hoi! Beautiful! Alright. Ay, mama. Okay. And bada bing, bada boom. Okay, just for treasures. That's fine. Oh. Oh! Okay. Yipe! Okay, miasma. That's fine. And this leads back here. Okay, cool. That works out great, actually. Ow. Alright. So now we can tackle the other one. So that goes up there. So let's move. Ah! Damn it. Okay. I see now. I kind of have to be smart about it. Ah! Oh, you know what? Okay. That was my bad. I see. I see now. I see now. I see now. I see now. It was already, like, switched, so that was my bad. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We got it. We got it. We got this. Oh, hello. Let's take one of these just in case. Good. Okay, you do that. I need mea culpa. Lovely. I was gonna say, please tell me that's not it, right? No, it's not. We still got more to do. Does this lead back to... It does. So all that was for some marks of martyrdom? Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. But then again, gotta keep trekking and do what we gotta do. Still, that was good. That was fruitful. So, what else? I see a question mark here at the Icebound Mausoleum. I'm not entirely sure what else is available to us. I know, do I have another kiss now that I think about it? And there's something over here. There's a lot to explore, man. I think what we can do is we can, like... I think what I'm gonna do is make my way back here to the Streets of Wakes. Maybe check out this thing at the Icebound Mausoleum real quick. And I know a good way to do this immediately. So we go to our prayers, and we're gonna do... I believe... Yes, Miravras of the Return to Port. Excellent. I love that you can do that. I love that you can do that. I will check out that thing at the workshop in a bit. So, Apparently there's a treasure there. I'm curious enough. Let's check it out. Oh, no. Was that, Oh, you know what? I think it was the, Get out of here, you. Yeah, I think it was, I think it was the, Tears of Atonement there, so I'm good there. At the very least, I'm, like, marking off all these things that I've gotten already. So, let's go here. And see what awaits us down there. Nothing here either. Maybe it's something, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So, we'll leave that alone for now. Let us go here. I'm gonna check in with the lady. Let's see if there's anything that I may have missed. Or, who knows, maybe I've already, like, accomplished what I needed to here.
Podéis marchar recordando siempre que aquí, ante mi dulce bendición, obtendréis todo mi amparo.
Okay, so I got nothing for you, but this right here. The door is locked. Yeah, I don't really know if I have a key for that at all. Getting down here is a bit precarious, though there might be a treasure here, so... Let's go to this Purdue at the Mother of Mothers. Then see if I can snag whatever's left there. I have no issues going back to the Mother of Mothers either, because I love that place. Did I look at this? Did I address whatever that question mark is? Again, I'm kind of just, like, going at whatever I can find here. Anything for you? No answer. Okay. I'm being reminded of all the things that, I still have yet to do in this game. But yeah, let's see if I can go snag that treasure. We'll head down to that place in the lower right. And hopefully we will get some more stuff. And I have no qualms with listening to this music, because this right here, this track, might be my favorite track in the entire game. Nuestra Madre is what it's called. This is an insanely beautiful piece. Damn! Right, this. Oh, nope, did not mean to do that. Let's switch our prayer back to this one. Debla of the Lights. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. You know, I'm starting to realize just how strong Mea Culpa is. Like, does it have the same damage as Rega? I'm actually curious. Yeah, because the other bells, like, the other bells are, like, tremble. So, like, what's a special deal with that one in particular is what I want to know. God, this music is so good. Right, you. Ooh, you're fast. God, I could listen to this track all day. Oh man, that violin, dude. I love this track so much. I could gush about this all fucking day, don't get me wrong. Ay, mama, of course! Ah! Of course it's a place I can't access yet. Gosh darn you, game. Okay. Okay, there might be something here, potentially. I am doing my best to find out where I'm supposed to go. For all I know, like, I should just, like, go ahead and, like, start in the, like, the last area. And just, like, maybe I'll unlock something, but, like, a lot of this is navigational. It's just a matter of, like, finding out where the heck I'm supposed to go. So, screw it. I'm gonna try here. Profundo Lamento. And see if there is something apparently over here that I can grab. Okay, I do remember this place. I still feel bad for not, oh, okay. So I already got that, it seems. That is fine. I do feel bad for not accepting, the one lady's help, because apparently that locked me out of something. From what I'm to understand, however, it didn't, like, lock me out of anything in regards to the endings or whatnot. It just, like, it just made it so that she died, like, way sooner than she should have. So, one thing I am going to say is that I do kind of, like, hope to maybe, like, play this game in my own time sometime. Because, goodness gracious, like, this game is just fun, like, one way or the other. So, like, I am happy to have Let's Played this game, but I'm also, like, looking forward to just, like, enjoying this game in my own time, you know? There we go. Okay, so, there might be something over here. Oh, wow, I was just out of range. Let's see. Oh, right, this place. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you can just stay over there, pal. Oh, you know what? Now that I have the double jump. Okay. Damn! It's been a while since I visited this place, apparently. Yeah, let's see where this takes me. Yep, now that I have the midair dash, I think was the main difference maker there. Oh, nope, I don't want that. I want Debla of the Lights. Can I dodge on time? Nope. Goodbye. Debla of the... Okay, I don't know why I haven't been using Debla of the Lights more often. That is a very powerful spell. Ah, my bad. Okay, so that was for a cherub. Fine with me. I only have 3 cherubs left to find. Goodness. I also noticed that there's an exclamation... Okay, there's an exclamation point on the... Okay, I have the chalice, which is why. There's an exclamation point there, and there's an exclamation point on the workshop. So I have things I can do in all those areas. Now then, I have the cherub. Is there anywhere else I can explore around here that I may have missed? It's... Okay, there's something there. The question is, can I access it? Okay, let's do this. Well, let's do this one more time. Mirabras. Let's go. Nope, wrong button. There we go. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explore that one last area in that, up to where that Predieu is. See if maybe there's a treasure I have yet to garner. And after that, we'll check out the 3 places in the hub. And, see what that might be. Ah, messed that up. Let's try that again. Ah. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Oh. Ay, mama! Yo, brother, what's going on with you?
A vuestra reverencia me dirijo. Tras verme libre de amarguras, después de largos años de arrepentimiento, vi en sueños unas abejas, creando un panal con dulce miel dentro de aquellos huecos, ahora vacíos, de mi alma. Pero el milagro no discierne entre sueños y verdades, y mi castigo soñado se hizo corpóreo. Oh criaturas del milagro, ¿qué queréis de mí? La visita que ha hecho vuestra reverencia a este arrepentido, castigado pecador, no será en vano. Tomad esto como presente.
The Maiden.
Si por ventura este regalo que os entrego llegara a quebrarse, perdiendo sus méritos, traédmelo de nuevo, pues esta miel que no deja de manar podrá deshacer ese daño. Dejemos a las abejas continuar con su dolorosa obra.
Okay. So we have a new altarpiece that can be broken, apparently? Let's see. I'm still missing quite a few of them. So that's something else I gotta look out for. The Maiden. Increases critical chance when striking with a weapon. Alright. That doesn't seem any less, like, important than anything else. Sorry. Oh, you know what I just realized? Okay. Something that PA2 mentioned to me are these in particular. I think the statues or the altarpieces with the golden sashes around them are the altarpieces that I need for the true ending. So first of all is Leveche. And I have Jalok. I need this one and this one. Oh, no. This one, I think. I don't know what this one's for. But first of all, let's check out the Maiden. Increases critical chance when striking. My body resonates with their quiet, sweet buzzing. The air vibrates inside my bowels, open to the labor of the bees. My soul, free from every sorrow and pain, overflows with a mellow, pure honey that ceaselessly grows. Ew. Interesting about the critical hit. It might actually be better than what I got. Let's see. Verdadera destreza lost... Oh, reduces verdadera destreza lost to 1 hit. And increases the window to perform a block. You know what? So the Pilgrim and the Partisan. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I can't change it anyway. Okay, I see. I can't change it anyway, but I might be able to change it back at the workshop. So let's visit that place last. In the meantime, do I have... Yeah, I still have Mirabras. Do you have anything else to say?
Retornad aquí si mi regalo llegara a quebrarse.
I'm curious because, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, the breaking of an altarpiece shouldn't be a thing, right? Well, I'll have to check that later. In the meantime, let's go over to this place. Because it seems that there is something I can grab over here. I remember this guy. I think this guy is the shopkeeper in the jail, right? Oh, did I go the wrong way? I would think I went the wrong way. My bad. So... Oh, you know what? I gotta go down here. Goodbye. Okay, I did unlock the door here. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, we're good. We are good! So, what do we got?
Puede que tenga algo para vos.
tomadlo y marchaos.
The broken key, a mysterious key imbued with an aura of affliction. It hides secrets that must not be revealed behind the chamber of one of the chapels in the streets of Wakes, the place just behind the hand.
Habéis adquirido la última de mis mercancías. Sin embargo, nunca sabemos cuándo el milagro nos otorgará nuevas bendiciones.
All right, thank you, sir. I think we're going to save that for next time. We will check out what's behind that door with that broken key. So that'll be the next episode. In the meantime, we have a couple of other places that we need to check out. First of all, the chalice lady. I have an empty vessel now, so I believe we can get another chalice for that. So let's see. She's gonna look really, really bad after all that, isn't she? So I apologize, lady, but apparently I'm gonna need you for this.
Ahora os otorgaré un nuevo matraz. No caben más viales en vuestro cinto.
No answer. So the question is, once I come back, is she gone? Damn. No answer. Yep, that's it. Whew. Thank you for your service, my lady. I hope that you find whatever it is you're looking for. So yeah, that's all the bile flasks. Now, the final piece of business that we need to do, let's go visit the workshop. If I recall correctly, it is the daughter, apprentice of the guy before who's no longer with us. Either way, let's see what we got.
A vuestro servicio estoy, penitente.
Oh, I have a memento. Oh, the freaking box, right? The remembrance of the Confessor. The Confessor.
He labrado una nueva pieza para vuestro retablo. Tomad.
All right. Okay, my altarpieces are at full capacity. Let's open this up. First of all, I want to check this out. Increase the window of time to perform a block or reduces verdadera destrezas lost to 1 hit. Recovers health after an execution, increases the strength of Rega. Increases the stun power of your attacks, increases fervor generated when attacking. Woman of the Soul and Face increases damage of prayers and slightly increases the damage of prayers. Okay, so I want to replace the Pilgrim with the Maiden. Do I still get... Yes, I still get Leveche's Favor. So, honestly, I am fine with this. Especially because, like the Maiden, I think, like, says any weapon, so I'm going to assume that increases the critical chance for any of my weapons to do damage. So, cool.
El milagro os guarde, penitente.
Alright, I believe that's good. Last order of business for today, everyone. Let's go ahead and check out the Confessor. Well, first of all, we have that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this has lore, too. Let's see. How will they know the truth, if to their eyes I'm no different from the others? We all share the same beauty and grandeur, the same skin made from light itself, the same voice that sounds like a gift from the heavens. What if I was in fact different? What if I truly was the most divine of them all, the only one deserving adoration? Yes, all will kneel before me, all will worship me, and will wait eternities to share my presence and fight for the honor of kissing my flesh. I just need to ensure the others disappear. So what was I saying earlier about, what was I saying earlier, people? About, nationalism? If you feel you are so proud that you should be the only one, you should be the only one worthy of praise, you feel like you are the greatest in the world, just how ugly are you on the inside? That's exactly what I'm talking about, people. Be proud, but don't let that pride corrupt you from the inside. And finally, the Confessor. Where might you be? I wish there was an easier way to, like, know where, certain, things are here. It's not exactly the easiest thing to navigate. The Bishop, the Alchemist, the Choir Master, Purified, Castula, the Mercy, the Prisoner, the Confessor. There we go. Increases the damage caused when the accumulation of guilt is high. So the higher your guilt, the more damage you do. For years, the echoes of my agonizing breath were the only sound to reach my ears in this forsaken church of the afflicted. But suddenly, a thunder rocked the world outside these walls, a powerful beating that shook the ground, the columns of my tired old Okay, this is the same lore as the box itself. So yeah, I've kind of like come to realize that the memoirs of these altarpieces basically have the same lore as the altarpiece itself. So I think we are all good there. So on that note, I'd say we did quite a lot here in regards to like doing what we need to do. So I'm looking forward to more. So thank you guys for joining me for today's episode of Let's Play Blasphemous 2. In the next episode, we're gonna come here to the streets of Wakes, and we're gonna open that door behind the hand and see what secrets and what ugliness lies within. See you all next time. God bless. Be proud, but be humble. Everything in balance, everyone. And may God bless you all. See you next time.